This video is going to be part 2 of our PolyCom RealPresence Web Suite series, and this video is going to walk you through on how you can get into a meeting via an email invite, and then how you can set up the different settings inside so that your guys' meeting will work out properly. So what we're going to do here is, you can see I got my invite, and I'm going to just scroll down until I find the meeting access area and click on the web URL. Once I have that, it will allow you to either go in as a CW registered person or a guest. And for me, it defaulted to guest because that is what I was just in. So basically the screen that would pop up would allow you to put in your CW credentials, or you can scroll, or you can swap over and just do it as a guest if you sent this to somebody that's not part of the CW system. So you can see once I am in here, you kind of have some icons that look very much like Skype or Google Hangout, whatever you might be used to using. So the first one is going to be our video, and right now it already shows, but I could pause my video, which would get rid of it, and you'll get this screen. So then you're just going to have a audio conversation with the other person. Right here is where you would mute your microphone. So now I would not have video or audio going through. But I'm going to put those all back on, and then this right here is going to be your speaker. So if you need to hear the other side, obviously you're going to want to have that on. Now just note, if you're using this, that if multiple people are joining in and you're not talking but have your microphone still on, you might get feedback on the other end for people. So just be aware of that and cognizant that that might be an issue. You also have a little settings icon. So if you click on that, this is where you would actually set up your audio and your video if something's not working. So by default, your computer should do a pretty good job of selecting the correct things. But again, for your audio, you can click on this and select it from your drop down. I'm just using the microphone array, which is going to be the common term for your laptop microphone. Most likely, you're probably going to have one source for audio playback, but I have speakers and my laptop, so I have two different things. So I've got mine set up correctly. And then if you're using a laptop, your integrated webcam is probably going to be the only option here, unless you have a separate webcam that you've purchased and have set up. So again, you can set those all right here if they were set to none or not working, and then you can test a few of them to make sure they're working. And then you can go ahead and click back. Okay, so I'm all good to go here. I'm going to go ahead and hit continue. Now that I know my audio and the video were working. And now we're actually going to be joining the meeting. And these things you can adjust again once you're in here as well. So here we have our microphone, our video, the speaker, and a self-view option, which is if you just want to see your own view. Okay. So now you can see it's trying to populate my video because I did click on self-view. So here it is. So this is my live view. And right now there's nobody else in here, so that's why mine shows up. If I had another person on the other end, I would see their video as well. Up in the top right-hand corner, we have a little 3-bar menu icon here. A couple of things that I'll just kind of note out here. The first one is the chat. So when you click on that, you can simply type in this chat area to everybody, and then they can do the same thing back. It's no different than any other chat that you're used to using. The settings, again, now this is if you were to lose something, if your microphone goes out or your speakers or camera go out, you can click on this settings here and get that all set up again here. So really this view ends up being very similar to what you had prior to going in. It's the same settings, just you can update them or change them if something were to go wrong. So that's how you get into the invitation that you've been given and how to set up your different settings. If you have any problems or concerns with this or need some troubleshooting, feel free to contact the AV department, or you can contact myself, Justin Frisk, or Sean Young for help.